Welcome to the heart of Iran's mountain countryside, where life moves at a slower pace and every day begins with the rhythm of nature. Far from crowded cities and busy highways, hidden among rugged mountains and green valleys, small villages continue to preserve traditions that have been passed down for generations. In this peaceful corner of the world, people wake up before sunrise, care for their animals, prepare food with their own hands, and live closely connected to the land around them. Today, we will spend a day in one of these beautiful mountain villages and discover how simplicity, hard work, and tradition create a unique way of life. Let's begin our journey.
Early morning in the village. As the first light of dawn touches the mountain peaks, the village slowly begins to wake up. The air is cool and fresh. Birds sing from nearby trees, while a gentle breeze moves through the valley. Unlike modern cities, where alarms and traffic start the day, here nature provides the morning soundtrack. The villagers rise early because there is always work to be done. For generations, people here have followed the same daily routine, a routine shaped by the seasons and the needs of their animals and crops. The mountains surrounding the village create a breathtaking landscape. Their towering presence reminds everyone of the power and beauty of nature.
Milking the cows. One of the first tasks of the day is caring for the livestock. The cows are led from their shelters and prepared for milking. These animals are an important part of village life. They provide fresh milk, which becomes yogurt, butter, cheese, and many other foods used by local families. Milking requires patience and skill. The villagers have learned these techniques from their parents and grandparents. Each movement is careful and practiced. As fresh milk fills the buckets, another day of hard work begins. Nothing is wasted here. Every drop of milk is valuable and contributes to the family's daily needs. The relationship between people and animals is built on respect and care. The animals are not simply a source of food, they are part of everyday life. A simple breakfast. After the morning chores, families gather for breakfast. The meal may seem simple, but it is prepared with ingredients produced locally. Fresh bread, homemade cheese, yogurt, butter, honey, and hot tea are common on the breakfast table. The bread is often baked using traditional methods that have remained unchanged for centuries. The aroma of fresh bread fills the air. Family members sit together, sharing food and conversation before returning to their daily tasks. In many ways, these simple meals reflect the values of village life: gratitude, hard work, and community. Life among the mountains. Living in the mountains is both beautiful and challenging. The terrain can be difficult, especially during harsh winters. Yet the villagers have adapted to their environment over many generations.
Working the land. Agriculture remains an essential part of life in many mountain villages. Fields and gardens provide vegetables, grains, and fruits. Farmers spend long hours tending crops. The work is physically demanding but deeply rewarding. Each season brings new responsibilities. Spring is a time of planting. Summer requires irrigation and maintenance. Autumn brings harvest. Winter offers a chance to prepare for the year ahead. Success depends on weather conditions and careful planning. The villagers understand that nature ultimately determines the outcome of their efforts. Childhood in the village. Children growing up in the village experience a life very different from those in large cities. They spend much of their time outdoors. The mountains become their playground. They learn responsibility at an early age by helping with household tasks and caring for animals. Despite modern technology becoming more common, many traditional aspects of childhood remain. Children develop strong connections with nature and their community. Their days are filled with exploration, learning, and simple pleasures. The beauty of simple living. Modern society often emphasizes speed, convenience, and constant activity. Village life offers a different perspective. Here, people value simplicity. They focus on what truly matters: family, food, community, and meaningful work. This lifestyle may not provide luxury, but it offers something many people seek: peace. The slower pace allows villagers to appreciate everyday moments: a shared meal, a beautiful sunset, a successful harvest. These simple experiences become sources of happiness and fulfillment. Afternoon activities. As afternoon arrives, villagers continue their daily responsibilities. Some repair fences, others gather firewood. Many care for animals or work in gardens. The rhythm of life remains steady. Every task contributes to the well-being of the household. Skills developed over generations ensure that work is completed efficiently and effectively. The village functions because everyone contributes in some way. Preserving traditions. One of the most remarkable aspects of village life is the preservation of cultural traditions. Many customs have survived despite rapid changes in the modern world. Traditional clothing, cooking methods, celebrations, and craftsmanship continue to play important roles. These traditions provide a sense of identity. They connect people to their ancestors and help preserve cultural heritage for future generations. Evening in the village. As the sun begins to set behind the mountains, the pace of life gradually slows. Golden light spreads across the landscape. The air becomes cooler. Animals return to their shelters. Families gather once again after a long day of work. Evening meals bring everyone together. Stories are shared. Experiences from the day are discussed. Laughter fills the home. These moments strengthen family connections and create lasting memories. Nightfall. Darkness arrives quietly in the mountains. Far from city lights, the night sky reveals countless stars. The silence is peaceful. Occasionally, the distant sound of an animal or the rustling of wind can be heard. For many villagers, this is a time for reflection. The day has been filled with effort and purpose. Tomorrow will bring new challenges and opportunities. But for now, there is rest. Working the land. Agriculture remains an essential part of life in many mountain villages. Fields and gardens provide vegetables, grains, and fruits. Farmers spend long hours tending crops. The work is physically demanding but deeply rewarding. Each season brings new responsibilities. Spring is a time of planting. Summer requires irrigation and maintenance. Autumn brings harvest. Winter offers a chance to prepare for the year ahead. Success depends on weather conditions and careful planning. The villagers understand that nature ultimately determines the outcome of their efforts. Childhood in the village. Children growing up in the village experience a life very different from those in large cities. They spend much of their time outdoors. The mountains become their playground. They learn responsibility at an early age by helping with household tasks and caring for animals. Despite modern technology becoming more common, many traditional aspects of childhood remain. Children develop strong connections with nature and their community. Their days are filled with exploration, learning, and simple pleasures.